All right, guys. So now we're going to talk about rebuttals. Okay, so I'm going to go over the 3 most common rebuttals when booking appointments. I'm going to go over a couple other ones too in the middle of the script where you might get hung up on trying to go in the home. But there's going to be 3 parts to doing a rebuttal. The first thing is neutralizing. Okay. So first thing, neutralizing. The second thing is going to be actually saying the rebuttal. And then the third part is going to be getting back to the script so you can book the appointment. And that back to script is super key, but we're going to get to it. So the first thing is going to be neutralizing. So what are we doing when we're neutralizing for the rebuttal? What we're actually doing is we're disarming the client, right? We're getting it so that when we give them the rebuttal, they're going to actually listen to what we're saying, okay? So what that might look like, and if you guys are looking at the script here, okay. Now, if you guys are actually looking at the script, right, the first one I want to do is the common rebuttal, just because you're going to get this one a lot, and I love this rebuttal. It works actually a lot for me, and so it's going to be, the client's going to say something like, I don't remember filling this out. What was this about? I don't really know. You know what I mean? I don't remember sending a request, whatever that might look like. And the first thing you're going to do is neutralize. What does a neutralize look like? No, hey, Mary, I totally understand. Or John, hey, no problem. So that's the neutralizer, right? Disarming them. Next part was we're going to be giving them the rebuttal. So you're just going to read off the script, right? The common rebuttal. So what that would look like is no problem, John. Most of the time people fill these out because they just want to make sure that when they pass away, there's no burdens left behind, like the actual costs of burial or cremation, or maybe they just want to leave some money behind to their family. Is that kind of the same thing that you were looking at? And then you're going to know right there, yes or no. Oh yeah, I kind of was looking for that. Or no, I don't want anything to do with that. Boink, hang up. Well, at least you gave the rebuttal. But a lot of times you're going to find those people that didn't remember it that go, oh yeah, that was a while ago. I didn't get that taken care of. Actually, let me hear what you have to say, right? And then you're going back to the script, right? And that's the next part. So they give you say, is that what you're looking for, or something different? Oh yeah, that was kind of what I was looking for, something like that. Perfect. Is this your listed date of birth here, or is this the current address that you're at here? Just back to the script, wherever you're at in the script when they give you that, right? And then just go through the script to book the appointment, okay? Now, the next one we're going to be looking at is I'm not interested. You're going to get this one a lot too. Now, keep in mind, guys, when you're doing these rebuttals and you're hearing those rebuttals, you cannot take what the client is saying at face value. A lot of times, they're just giving you a smokescreen because they just don't want to talk to you, okay? And that's totally fine. If I have a random person calling me, I might do the same thing, right? I mean, we all might do that, right? So just understand from the client's perspective, okay? So they go, I'm not really interested. I'm doing them in the middle of something right now. First thing you're gonna do, what are you guys gonna do? Neutralize, right? So neutralize, disarm them, perfect. Hey, I totally understand why you might not be interested. Was that just because it was out of your budget, or you just didn't think you could qualify for that? Because I'm not the sales rep. I'm more on the medical side, so my job is just to get you the rates that best match with you, okay? A lot of times clients will go, it was just too expensive. Perfect. That's actually the purpose of my call. Are you guys still at this address here? Back to the script, right? And so you guys are going to get that a lot. So that's I'm not interested. Next one is I already got that taken care of, okay? So perfect. You guys already got that taken care of. Not a problem. Looks like the file was just still open. They just had me closing out the file, so you stop actually getting these calls, John. They didn't close this out. Do you remember what you put in place? What you're doing is you're just trying to figure out what they have and trying to figure out if you can help them and put them in a better spot. Because a lot of times, guys, being a broker and having access to so many programs and so many companies, I would say majority of the time we can actually help them. So just know that when you are giving these rebuttals, like I already got it taken care of and I already have something in place, I mean, unless they got it 5-10 years ago, most of the time we can actually help them put them in a better position. So you need to fight for that client, fight for that client's family, and fight for your family as well on these rebuttals, because a lot of times, guys, you can actually help them, right? And so do you remember what you put in place? Yeah, it was a lot of times, guys, this could be another smokescreen. I got it taken care of. They don't have it taken care of. They just don't want to talk to you, right? And so you go, now, do you remember what you put in place? They're going to go, I don't really know. A lot of times they're like, I don't really know what I got. You helping them, knowing what these products do for their families, that should be a concern for you, right? You should go, oh my gosh, so you are paying for something you don't even know what it is? Well, that's the purpose of my call, John. I'm just the medical local underwriter here. I'm just one of the managers helping out. We got to make sure we get your policy documents out to you and make sure you guys are all taken care of. are you guys still at blank, blank, blank address? Back to the script, back to booking the appointment, back to that's the purpose of why I'm calling, because I'm trying to help you, right? And then a lot of times, if you run into that, I've been over to people's houses and I've literally had them tell me to my face, hey, I know I told you I had something, but I was just lying. I just didn't want to be on the phone with you. I swear to you, that has happened to me multiple times. And so don't take everything they're saying at face value, and just focus on the psychology of really understanding that you can help them and their family. And then those are the main ones that I have there. Now, a couple other ones when you're getting through the script, right? Now, when you're going in-home, this is going to be really for in-home people. You might get, why do you need to come over? Okay. Or can you send me something in the mail, right? Can you just send me this in the mail, man? Because I'm in the middle of work right now. I got something going on. Totally. Remember, guys, neutralize, right? And then we're going to rebuttal, and then we're going to go back to the script. Okay. So neutralize. Why do you need to come over? Hey, I totally understand. Or actually, let's just say they say, can you send me something in the mail, right? Can you send me something in the mail? Hey, I wish I could actually send something in the mail. And I totally understand why you would want me to. Really, like I said, I'm more on the medical side. I'm the medical underwriter. So what I do is, like I said, and guys, this is going to be in your script too. When you're explaining, they just have me come over, complete a quick visual. Just takes about 10 to 15 minutes to figure out, just make sure you're not, strapped to a hospital bed, you're not bedridden, you're not tied to an oxygen tank, right? And then usually when you're past that is when you'll get this rebuttal, or if you haven't said that part yet, you just skip to that part in the script, okay? And so that would look like, hey man, can you just send me this in the mail? No, hey, I totally understand that. I wish I could. That would actually make my job a lot easier, John. But like I said, I'm more on the medical side. They just have me come out and complete a quick visual. Just basically make sure, you're not strapped to a hospital bed. You're not tied to an oxygen tank. You're not over 1,000 pounds, right? But that's not you though, right? Oh, no, that's not me. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going through the script and I'm just booking the appointment, right? I need to come over because I'm the medical underwriter. I got to make sure you're not like strapped to an oxygen tank trying to get coverage on yourself. Okay. And so also too, guys, when they say, why do you need to come over? It's the exact same rebuttal as, can you send me something in the mail? Hey, I'm the medical underwriter. I have to come over and complete a quick visual just to make sure we can even you can even qualify for anything and you can even get anything, right?
Where are you from? How did you get my info?
How'd you get my info, or what you're calling from? Yeah, it looks like, John, you sent in something online. Most people, they just want to make sure there's no burdens left behind, like costs of burial or cremation, or they just want to leave some extra money behind for their family, right? You're answering their question with the rebuttal. So when the common rebuttal, what I love about that is it's so applicable to so many different things, and it's literally you're weeding the people out that don't want it and that did fill it out at some point. And it really puts them in like two different camps. And so they're going to say, yeah, I was looking for that, but I thought it was too expensive. Or I was looking for that, but I just, something happened. I just didn't get it taken care of. Yeah. Back to the script and just booking the appointment. So, yeah, those are the most common rebuttals and what you're going to do about them.